Buenos dias. So I started boxing. And this video is gonna be about how I progress. So the grainy side-by-side clips you just saw are from my very first boxing class, and I'm hitting the heavy bag and the speed bag. You know, I overlaid the word ego because I think it's a force that often gets in the way of us trying new things, and it's one we have to let go. You know, we have to have humility and the understanding that we're going to fail over and over and over again, and that we might look silly, but that is what it means to embark on a new journey. So the theme of my first few weeks was undoubtedly ego. You know, it was one where I grappled with my ego, and I'm still at it, so let's say I'm winning the battle right now. Day 6. I'm telling you, I got work to do. I got beat up today, but we're getting there. Practice makes perfect. So day 6, and we're gonna go for 30 days, document it, see how far we get. Yes, so here you're gonna see some footage from day 6, and this is of me hitting the heavy bag. And just a disclaimer, when I say day 6, I realized that to do a 30-day video going every day for 30 days was gonna be tough because I was only able to go about 2 times a week often, right? So this is my 6th time in the gym, right? So this is what I mean when I say day 6. And here I am throwing some terrible uppercuts and hooks. Clearly, I have no idea what I'm doing. And also, this footage, just so you know, was taken at the end of a very intense session. So everything was lazy and my arms were heavy. So it wasn't the best of me, but still, that's a reflection of my technique not being honed to a point where I can still operate and function under fatigue. Going up 10 times. That's 2. Training with the big dogs today. Man, I have to tell you, there's something beautiful about going into a gym and getting the beat out of you, or beating somebody else up, and then embracing at the end of it and being genuinely supportive in that embrace. You know, it's an amazing thing, and that's one of the things I love about combat sports. To go into a gym together and to sweat and to bleed and to cry and to lift each other up and to teach each other and to compete, right? But it's all in the spirit of love, and that's what I mean when I say brotherhood. Struggling to even run. Okay, here I am on day 15, doing a little bit of body sparring with my friend here. Little back and forth. Ooh, I like that little footwork. I don't know what the hell it was, but it looked good. Felt good in the moment. I remember that too. All right, there we go. You see, I have a bad habit of keeping my hands down. And that's the beautiful thing about getting to look back at this footage. I can see some of these bad habits I develop and correct them, hopefully instantaneously, but as soon as possible. And here I am getting the work. All right, there we go. There we go. Little jab, jab. That was nice. Okay, he's putting it on me. He's putting it on me. It's funny, I wish I had a recording of the first time we sparred because it was so much worse. You know, so looking back at this for me, I'm like, wow, there's a big improvement. Yes, so another theme of this 30 days has been creativity and trying to tap into that, trying things that are out of the box. So this is something that I haven't seen anywhere, but I said, you know what? I have the ability to juggle. Why not try and combine it with some boxing footwork, a little bit of movement,
you know, just to work on my hand-eye coordination, have a little fun, do something new, right? I know this might look like madness, but I'm learning a new skill. I'm trying to implement other skills. And I think that's a beautiful part of the process of starting a journey of something new.
Stop for a little break on the morning run. It's one of my favorite spots to come sit. Yeah, man, spring is in the air, beautiful day. It's 9 degrees. It's crazy how much the weather can, you know, affect your mood. And I don't like saying it because I don't want it to be my reality, you know, but I'm gonna change it still. But as soon as the season starts to shift, I feel my energy shifting with it. You know, it's like you just, for whatever reason, begin to breathe a little more deeply. That's what it feels like. Yeah, man, it's a nice day. Get up and run. Go box, go skip. Go kick a football, go stretch, go do something. Movement is life. Movement is life. Never stop moving. Pa!
Ancestor of Shaka Zulu. Witch doctors and the priest man who practice voodoo. What would you do if I said I see right through you? Life is my guru. Walk on the highest heights without sparking a light. Who knew? We believe in the woo-woo.
All right, here I am with the young lion. And we're doing a bit of touch sparring. And I wasn't fully sure what I was doing here, but you know, they said we keep our fingers together. You know, we gauge how much strength to use based on the size, the skill of our opponent, which is something that's really important in boxing. To everyone out there, if you decide to get into it, be smart, be compassionate. Use your common sense when you're sparring with people, right? And he's definitely more skilled than, oh, look at that little weave underneath. Yeah, man, young lion, watch out for him.
I'm in mind quick like cyanide. By a set of spiritual laws, we don't idolize idle guys. With the false prophets who devise to divide, maximize to our demise. Listen, me and you besides. But I'm with the dry pride, wolf in the skies. Ancestor of Shaka Zulu. Witch doctors and the priest man who practice voodoo. What would you do if I said I see right through you? Life is my guru. Walk on the highest heights without smoking the light to you. We believe in the woo-woo. I wonder about the good juju. How is everybody feeling? If you say good, then why don't I hear the screaming? There must prove in no reason. But I love and happiness with each and
As you can see here, Medi's telling me calm down a little bit. So I have a habit of really bouncing, getting overly engaged, which is a problem because you don't want to jump into a shot. Right, and he was explaining that to me here. And so it's something I'm still getting used to, trying to find that rhythm where you're rocking, but you're not bouncing. And that's definitely something I need to work on. And here he's trying to break it down for me and explain the process of being in motion and not overly in motion. Doing that jab cross. He's telling me there, step into the jab. There it is, step into the second jab. I have a habit of on my second jab, it's weak. It's like I'm flailing. There we go, that's a lot better. See, progress, people, time, dedication, and you progress. Far from perfect, but I think I'm much better than day one. Let me know what you think. And please, to all my boxers out there, give me some tips, give me some feedback. Let me know the things I need to be working on.
because in love you shall find your way. I said
When learning a new skill, building a new habit, one of the hardest things to do is going to be to persevere through it. To keep coming back day after day to the ups and the downs and the bruised arms and the case of boxing and bruised ribs. But when you stick with it, you see the fruits of your labor. And, I feel like from the beginning of the journey up until now, I've definitely seen a lot of improvement, and I'm really happy with it. And I'm going to continue to go. This is something that I want to make a part of my life, if not boxing, some martial art. I have a bad habit of starting things, doing them for often 30 days, 60 days, and then moving on to something else. So I want to become a little more consistent with some of these things that bring me joy, because this is one of them. And, to all of you who made it this far, thank you, thank you. You know what you got to do, that YouTube game, help a brother out. I'm not even going to say it. Bless up. One love.